Let Agile Auto help you become the Green Bay Packers of the automotive industry and not the Miami Dolphins. Now, look, nothing against the Miami Dolphins. Great team, great environment. But here's the problem. We're not playing at Hard Rock Field anymore. The automotive industry is Lambeau Field. You know the analogy. The stimulus checks are gone. The supply is very, very short. Prices are high, and customers are rippling from affordability. Interest rates are high, and so that hurts the equity, but affordability tapped on top of that gets them in lower priced inventory that's hard to finance. So it's just a triple up down effect. So if we're playing on Lambeau Field, what do we have to do? We have to prepare for the environment. It's not warm and sunny anymore. It's cold, it's frigid, it's muddy. So dealers that are still playing like they're playing in Miami at Hard Rock, we're going to lose to dealers that know they're playing at Lambeau. And simply put, that's why Agile Auto was built. In 2019, I was working with large dealer groups, consulting in all areas of acquisition, retail, and disposal, doing what I would call back then the retail optimization study. And I saw when COVID hit that we were going to have some serious problems for the next decade or so. Being an automotive veteran, but also an advanced degreed economist, I thought, hey, let's get back to the basics of economic tenets and let me study the market and see where we're going. Coaching dealers all through COVID, we were able to be very successful and make smart decisions. However, it's gotten worse. And a lot of dealers still haven't embraced understanding market conditions and the economic conditions, so auto market and then the economy itself, and then marrying those into what it takes to run a really efficient used car operation, specifically in the used car side. You have a lot less control over the new car side, we know. So we built Agile Auto with that in mind. So back in 2023, we launched an idea that we had earlier than that and prototype, and now we've been in market for a little over 2 years with a lot of success and many dealers seeing the results of those AI-driven fundamental algorithmic KPIs that are proprietary to Agile Auto, growing the used car business in the worst environment possible. Very few cars, very expensive to acquire, very expensive to sell, and you've got a customer that can barely afford it. It can't get much worse than that. But our dealers are thriving because the 80-20 rule prevails. So 20% of that are prepared are going to take market share from the 80% who just still wing it and think they're playing the Miami Dolphins and they're playing at Hard Rock. So Agile Auto is not an inventory management tool. We don't store your inventory for purposes to merchandise or syndicate. We're not a market-based pricing tool, and we're certainly not a pricing tool for your third parties. What we are is a used car growth tool. So dealers come to us and they ask this one fundamental question. Can you help me go from 30 to 80 used cars a month profitably? Can you help me go from 100 to 150? We've got dealers that we've taken from 200 to 300 and plus. But can you do that better than me? Because when I do it, the dealer tells us, typically I grow too fast, I over leverage the dealership, I eventually pay for it on the other side. And the answer is that's why we build Agile. We study the dealership. Our team of industry experts studied every one of your departments. We put all that data inside of Agile Auto, including all of your data. And then Agile Auto using AI will build a playbook that gives you the play every day, every week, every month, every year to run. And it tracks and adjusts all week, month, and year long. So you're always optimally leveraged to the market with your foot on the accelerator to keep growing while staying risk averse. And that's the key. We don't want to lose any money out of the back end through aging and having to go to the wholesale market or sell for discounts and lose all of our gross. And that's happened to a lot of dealers that I have seen and heard from over and over again. So Agile Auto, used car management tool, but a used car growth tool at the enterprise and rooftop level that gives visibility to everyone in the organization. So there's no excuses. There's no scratching your head. Everybody's focused on the single target of growing the department with the processes of how to do that effectively front and center every day. So we'd love to show you how that works. It was a mouthful. I get it. We've been doing it, like I said, for almost 3 years, but I've been doing it for over 20 years. It's just now on a platform that we use. It's not another login. I promise you, we're not trying to give you another tool to log into. You leave it up on your dashboard and you just watch it. We use it to help guide and coach you weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. So together, our partnerships ensures your success. So come see us, www.agileauto.io. In the top right corner, you'll see schedule a demo. Schedule a no obligation 15, 20-minute demo. We'll show you the platform, introduce you to a few of our folks that do the onboarding and study your dealership. Get to know us. We'd love to get to know you. And if we find out there's a good fit, we'd love to have you as a dealer partner.